Today, my friend and I are going to build fruits from Groovy Garden in Minecraft. And whoever does it better will win and get to make the other fulfill a secret wish. And now we've already moved into the world of Minecraft, and here I have my friend with me. Say hello.
Hi everyone, ducklings.
So, dear friends, as you can see, here we have my friend's room, as well as a room just for me, where we'll be building our creations in Minecraft. Specifically, we'll be building fruits from Groovy Garden. For the first build, we'll have 5 minutes. For the second build, 10 minutes. And for the last one, 15 minutes. And what we'll be building will be decided by the Wheel of Fortune. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune, so let's spin it. It's spinning, spinning. Let's see what we get. And we get a fruit. Come on, give us a good one. No way. Right away. It's Candy Blossom. So we got Candy Blossom, and we have to build it in 5 minutes. Just so you know, I'm telling you that we have 5 minutes to build it, and we need to make both the tree and the fruit, preferably with the fruit on the tree. Got it?
Wow, that's pretty good.
So that it turns out well. But of course, you can build them separately too. Let's agree on that then. We'll build a raft, or at least try to build a raft in 5 minutes. Although I think you could build a tree in 5 minutes. Well, basically, it's up to each person to decide. For now, let's call the first round a trial run. Anyway, I'm off to get started. You go ahead and do your thing too. All right, the timer starts in 3, 2, 1, and it's on. I've already prepared the blocks here, though honestly, there isn't much for me to prepare, guys. So I'm just gonna build my little tree as intensely as possible.
But I'm already done. I've already built everything.
Wait, how did you manage to build it so fast? If we're really pressed for time here, I didn't even manage to build all of this on.
Well, things are going pretty well for me so far. I picked out the blocks really well. Luckily, that's something I'm good at.
It's actually going pretty well for me too right now, at this very moment. I think this actually looks really cool and pretty close to the original picture, so to speak, from the game itself.
It's a good thing we got Candy Blossom, because it's pretty easy to build.
Yeah, it's easy. But actually, all of ours are going to be easy. I don't know. I mean, this seems pretty easy to me, but we'll see what happens next. All right, I think I need to grab this block. I'm not gonna say which one on purpose, because there's someone here who might steal it.
I don't know any such people. You're the only one who could steal from me.
I know you, I know.
Come on, don't go telling the subscribers how bad I am either. I'm actually the best. Not only am I the best builder, I'm also the best player.
I've remembered your words, just so you know. You'll definitely end up telling them somewhere later, I don't know, maybe in kindergarten, telling your little stories there. You know yourself that it's such.
I don't know who would be telling stories, but I can already feel my victory.
We'll see, we'll see. In any case, the judge will decide.
I'll build the raft separately, because obviously my trees are small and the fruits just won't fit there.
Okay. But basically, I'm just making 2 objects here, just so you know. One object is, well, you get it. Anyway, I'm making the raft separately and the tree separately. So that's how it is.
I'm doing the same thing.
Alright guys, there's 1 minute and 10 seconds left. So I'm using a little life hack.
But he's already using World Edit, I can tell, I feel it.
No guys, absolutely not. I'm not using World Edit there. This is the trick I'm going to use. Just so you know, guys. These cheats are really hardcore.
Did you put a picture for yourself right in Minecraft or what?
No, I don't even know what I put there. But you can certainly do that too, actually. I mean, I don't really know how things are currently going for you, but I'm doing pretty well myself, all things considered. I mean, I actually quite like what I've personally made. All right, that's it. Time's almost up. That's it, guys. Well, we didn't get to hear it. Got it. Come on, didn't hear. So, whose build are we looking at first?
Alright. Well, I don't know. Let's look at yours first.
You think yours? Okay, fine, then go through the door. There's a stone here.
So, what's this?
We need to break it.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. Honestly, I think you made it look pretty bad. Really ugly.
Ugly? Alright, let's see. Let's see what the judge has to say about it.
By the way, you actually did a pretty good job with the tree. You conveyed the tones well using concrete. I tried building the tree different. And you actually have a bit more color on the fruit itself than there is in the game.
Yeah, but I was just looking at the original drawing and kind of based it off that. You know what I mean.
Let's see what the judge says.
All right. So let me take a look at your build. What did you come up with? Bam, bam. Oh. Well, look, you...
Here is the fruit. I really tried to make it look like it's naturally growing out of the surrounding leaves.
Not bad, not bad. Well, the fruit, of course, it's a bit unclear why it should be a little higher, but...
Yeah, I messed up all the proportions.
Yeah. Well, here, basically, the tree is not bad, but the colors are a bit too dark for my taste. So, guys, now we're gonna call in an expert who has a judge's degree, and together with him, we'll decide which one he chooses.
Today I am the judge of the day. I'm going to judge these defendants now, figure out which build is better.
Judge, I need to talk to the judge one-on-one.
I'm not corrupt, I don't need anything here.
You are corrupt to me. I'm just a little...
Hey, what's going on here? Hold on. No, that's not it. I'll take it, of course. But no, that's...
I don't know what you were talking about just now. It's just a little gift from me to you.
Who am I, judge? Or do I choose me?
Choose, pick whoever you want. So, eeny, mo, and then rate from 1 to 10 on the criteria.
I think I'll go check yours first. The first thing I notice is that the colors are really well chosen. Honestly, really good. The tree looks, judging by the game, really realistic, I would say. There's a bit of minimalism to it, but I don't know, I'd probably rate it, well, definitely up to 8 points. It looks really good. good. I haven't seen what the other, so to speak, competitor has done yet, but we'll see. I give it 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
All right.
But if you see my build now, Judge, you're gonna be blown away.
I think he's lying a bit there, you know, telling you a little fib. And most importantly, don't pay attention to what he gave you because you judge objectively.
I didn't give any. It was just a small gift, that's all.
Oh, the first thing I can say here is I already don't like the colors. They're just too, I don't know, it's...
They're perfectly matched.
They're incredibly dark, just way too dark to discern anything clearly. I don't see any, well, there's absolutely nothing visible on the leaves, no fruit whatsoever, nothing at all. That's definitely cheating. That's cheating. He's using it. It doesn't count at all. This doesn't count at all. Those were cheats that were used. First of all, the foliage is dark. The trunk itself is dark. The color is just poorly chosen overall. Well, I'd say it's actually pretty good, but I don't see a third one. There should be a third piece. I mean, what is this supposed to be? I made an image of something growing out of the leaves. There is a third piece. I don't remember. I don't get it. What's with this bias?
But there are four, let me point out 3 here, 1, 2 at the bottom, and 4. So those are its parts.
Alright, I'm sending the picture right now, off the record. Well, I have to say, I really didn't like this build because the colors are honestly chosen very poorly.
Well, let's do it this way. Let's, you know, do this. After all, I did have cheats. I did use this picture. Maybe I should lower my score for that or do something about it somehow.
I can't really fix the situation, I'll put it that way, because I would have given this build a 7. But that's the maximum, and even that is a stretch, I'd say. Alright, I understand your scoring, I'll adjust to it.
Basically, that's good. Then let's start the next round. So it turns out I have 1 point and my friend and colleague has 0 points.
Guys, as you may have noticed, there is an inscription behind me. The next part has 25 likes, so you know what to do. And if you don't understand, then you should definitely like and subscribe, because without this, watching this video is prohibited.
Let's spin the wheel and see what we get. And then we'll build something for the second structure. All right, the wheel is spinning. Let's watch. Man, I really hope we get something good. Bridging will be shorter this time. Now I'm sending the picture. Let's take a look. All right, timer starts in 3, 2, 1, and the timer begins. We have the pictures. We have the images on our phones. We can easily see what we can make from them. But before I build this, I have a little life hack for how to win over our judge.
Wait, I don't get it. What's going on there? What do you mean, win over?
It's actually turning out pretty well so far. And now, after all this time, we are finally just building precisely what I've always truly wanted to make.
So now I try to make it look as nice as possible, but honestly, it's hard to build. That's all I can say.
But I've already picked something as a base for myself, kind of a little style. So far, I've got the foundation done. Well, damn, I wouldn't want to say it, but it kind of looks like crap. All right, well, the foundation, at least there's some kind of base. I've made the foundation, so I'm thinking how much time is left right now. It's 6 minutes. I think, damn, I need to hurry up because there are going to be some problems soon. But still, I can redo it in red one more time, then move on, and it'll be fine.
Everything's going really badly for me so far.
We'll see. Maybe the judge will decide everything anyway.
Alright, I'll do it like this. Yeah, that's it. I figured out how I should do it.
All right, that's it. And for one flower, basically, I've made a small base. Okay, now I'll start building the flower itself since I've already made the base. What did you do?
I'm making the base right now too. So, well, I think I've made the base.
So far, it's actually turning out pretty well, but I don't know, depending on what you end up making over there. Because who knows, maybe you build some kind of mansion or something?
Of course, that's quite unlikely, but I'm diligently building something truly cool here.
Got it. So your process is moving along a bit too?
Yeah, my process is going. Basically, I've already started making the fruit. I might even do well. We still have 4 minutes left. Just a reminder. But it seems like everything is going badly for me so far. I feel like the judge won't appreciate my efforts, but I'll try to make it look nice. I don't think I'll have time to finish the fruit the way I wanted, but I'll try to do at least something. Oh, I feel like I won't have enough time for the details.
Yeah, by the way, just reminding you, 1 minute left. There's 1 minute left. If you want, we can add an extra timer.
It's better to add it, but how much should we add?
I'll say it right away.
Let's add 5 minutes, I think.
Wow, 5 minutes. Well, then the last build will be 20 or maybe even 30 minutes, I guess.
Let's proceed and do this for the very last build then, shall we?
All right, then.
I did this, and now it's really inconvenient for me to build.
It happens. I just have literally one last little touch here, and basically my build is done. So I've already finished my build, and I think it looks pretty good. Well, that's it. Basically, I'm ready. I'll wait for you, and then we can check out what each of us made. I'll just sit here on the bench. The timer's already completely up, and has been for quite some time now. All right, come on out now, my dear precious little guy. It's truly time to show yourself. Come on.
Of course, not all the blocks were used, but most of them were.
Let's judge right away with the judge, maybe. And since the judge is already here or something.
I'm ready to judge. I've had the rest.
Last time we went to my place. So let's go to his place this time.
Yeah, I think let's go to his place.
Let's go check it out and see what's there and how it is.
Come in. I don't have that many petals, to be honest. I didn't make them very dense.
And what is this exactly?
This is absolutely impossible to break, it truly is.
Alright guys, that's it.
It's worth noting that the colors on top are pretty good. Everything is matched super well, everything is done perfectly.
Yeah, basically. The only thing I'll say is, first of all, there's no fruit.
What do you mean no fruit? Why isn't there any fruit? Petals.
Specifically a petal.
A petal. The flower itself, the flower.
The flower is red right here. This is where the petals stop. There's just one here. Basically, the detailing isn't great, but it's fine overall. There aren't any major flaws. Maybe we'll find something now.
You won't find anything. Everything here is just too perfect.
I have to say, the fruit is done well. Mine turned out worse.
It looks pretty good, but the only thing is, it's kind of long, or maybe it's fine. I don't know. Well, I use my own garden as a reference, and they're super huge. That's precisely why I decided to make it quite big here too. I truly like the intricate detailing. It genuinely looks really good. I'd rate it well. It's definitely not a perfect 10. It's certainly not the absolute best. I think it could have been done even better. But all things considered, I'd give it a solid 9, a strong 9. Alright, let's head over to mine then. Well, I'll say this. The person did quite a good job. Yeah, it turned out well. Let's see what I get now. What the expert's opinion will be. I can see it right away. The first thing I notice is the garden bed.
It was pretty realistic.
I don't know. We do have garden beds there.
In the previous build, we also tried to go for realism, but it didn't turn out that well. It looked off too. The trunk itself, so to speak, looks kind of dark, like it's rotted. Just saying. What do you mean, rotted? I don't get it. The flower is bright, but the stem is so dark. It's just...
That's the shadow. It's because of the shadow. But how can there be shadows, and yet no shadow falls on the flower? Alright, maybe that's not worth nitpicking, but let's count that as a minus. As for the flower itself, I'll say this. Mine was better.
The build, yeah, is much better. Because here, it's like...
Minimalism, really, just minimalism. The only thing I like is that there are 2 sprouts here, but that doesn't add too many points.
What are you doing over there? Whose are you working on?
I'm not doing anything. Not doing anything.
I could lower your score for that right now. That's already bad. You shouldn't do that. So, what can I say? Well, I'd probably give it a 7. I just don't know. Either an 8 or a 7. 7.5, basically.
Alright, got it. So, in the end, we have someone who scored a point. Alright, I get it. So, it's 1-1 exactly. So, what do we do now? We're doing a third final round for half an hour. Since we took 15 minutes for this build, we'll take half an hour for the next one, which we're about to start building right now. And what are we going to build? Let's pick it right now using the wheel. Let's spin this wheel of fortune right now. Let's take a moment to see what we currently get right now. And come on, give us something good. Beanstalk. So now we're gonna build beans.
A beanstalk is definitely something big. For half an hour, that's a pretty good idea. It'll be tough, but we'll do our best.
Yeah, so let's get the blocks ready, set the timer, and basically get started. Dear friends, the half-hour timer starts right now. I just set it now.
I'm already built. I truly think, honestly speaking, I really like this particular idea very much.
We've got a ton of time, so we're building on a massive scale. Big ambitions, of course, lots of time, but I'll try to make it all happen. Maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't, I don't know. For now, I'm just figuring out the proportions here. Feels like something's not quite right.
For now, I'll pace myself, not going too hard. I'll do everything carefully to make sure I have enough time. I'll try to make it not too big, not too small, and really well detailed.
I'm ending up with some total nonsense here. I sincerely hope that I can somehow manage to pull through this situation.
Mine's not great so far either, to be honest. But now I'm starting to actually build. Man, this is taking longer. But actually, I'm going for a more realistic look. How much time do we have left?
Let me check the time. 14 minutes, by the way. The clock is already ticking.
Actually, that's still okay. By the way, it's good that the judge is playing without shaders. She doesn't have those shadows that mess up the colors of the builds. Not even torches help.
Well, after a bit of repainting, I think it actually turned out pretty well. I don't know. It seems fine, but also not really. I don't know.
Honestly, I have my doubts, but I already have an idea for how to make sure the judge doesn't rule against me. I'll do it. I can even give you the idea too.
Hang them on it, right?
You can make leaves, put little beans on them, and then just build a full-size one somewhere nearby. Whatever size you want.
Oh, that's what you meant. Well, that's what I wanted, not the other way around.
Did you light up your build or not?
No. Everything's fine with mine. I don't know what kind of problems you have over there, of course.
Well, it's just that the sunlight falls in such a way that one side is completely in shadow.
We have 8 minutes left. I think we can already...
8 minutes? I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think I can basically start making the actual fruit of the plant now.
How are things going for you?
For me? I don't really know how things are going. Well, I guess not bad, but also kind of bad. Something like that.
That's good for me. Honestly, nothing really worked out here, I'll tell you that.
Well, we definitely won't be adding any more time to this, because that would really be far too much. Indeed. So, our time has just run out, guys. Listen carefully. That's the signal. Right, hands on the table actually, hands off the keyboard. And now we're moving on, basically. I didn't have time, of course, to put up the torches there. Alright, so now I'll give the judge GM mode and we'll check everything together.
Alright guys, let's go see what you built over there.
Let's go.
And evaluate. I think we should go section by section. Okay, that's how it is.
Oh, well, I've won here.
Well, it looks nice. The color is a bit dark. I see what you were trying to add.
Gradient,
Yes.
because right there in the center, there is a light gradient and
I see, yes. I kind of see it. But it probably would have been better to make everything in one light color, the one that actually matches pretty well here. There's some kind of curve. By the way, that actually looks pretty cool. Well, it's fine. There aren't really any that are slanted down, only upwards. But that also looks nice, it's beautiful. So let's check what's up with the fruit, so to speak. Well, it actually looks great. It really does look beautiful and very realistic.
I fully admit it.
It's just gorgeous. I even added some textures, like these little squares. I don't know what that is, but it looks nice. I noticed a little flaw here, spotted it on the fruit. Right here, there's a hole that wasn't made.
Well, maybe the competitors didn't make those holes.
Are those the competitors?
Yeah, maybe that's how they did it.
What competitors? They said, I didn't do anything.
There was no hole. I remember every...
Alright then, I'm going to give this build 10. Honestly, this build really deserves, I think, a 10. It looks really beautiful, it's well crafted. This is a win, I'm pretty sure 100%. I'll see. Maybe even Mumik will pull ahead. Who knows? I haven't seen his build yet.
He might even get 11 points.
Maybe, I don't even know. No, well, we'll check.
Not me, I'm done. I can surrender already. I looked at the build.
It's really beautiful, it's well made, it's detailed, so much effort put in. Alright, let's see what Mumik has for us.
Everything was done by hand. Well, no, basically, there's just one build here and even just one build. You see this build, just don't pay attention to it.
You tried to make Groove Garden here, right? That's what I gather.
It looks, well, let's put it this way. First of all, it's small. The size is really small. Well, everything is small, I don't know. It's really hard to compare it to the previous build if you're using that as a reference. Because, for example, the leaves here are really tiny. What are these dangly things? Are these fruits?
Yeah, those are indeed fresh fruits.
Well, alright. I'll give you a plus for that. That's fine. It's well done. It's beautiful. But the first thing I don't like is that it's small. Well, okay, that's not such a big deal, although it should be bigger. After all, it's a sprout. What do I like? Mumik added some color. It's brighter, but of course, there's still that rot present. But it happens. Yeah, as I understand it, it's not there. Well, or maybe this one.
You can judge this one, but I wouldn't recommend it because I can feel it, I can sense it.
If you compare it to this particular example, well, I sincerely apologize for the strong expression, of course, but it is indeed really quite bad.
I miscalculated.
It was left unfinished over there. I think you should have chosen a smaller size, not something like this. It turned out to be some huge fruit. In fact, I would even say the fruit definitely didn't grow from this sprout. It actually came from the previous one. That's where it grew like that.
Well, no, I got mixed up. Miscalculated the size a bit. I've always had problems with proportions. I won't deny that.
But the fruit itself is so-so. And the sprout itself looks...
It's a nightstand. You could store something in it.
It's bad, but it's small. But like I said, it's fine. We can let that go. It actually looks kind of cool. If I hadn't previously seen the truly exceptional earlier one, I might have even considered giving it a solid 8.
Let's give it a 10 for suspense.
An 8? I give it that for suspense. First of all, you have a raft, and it looks really good. It does. It has everything you need. The only thing is there was a little flaw with the hole, but maybe that was done by the competition, who knows. It's beautiful, but just a little bit short. It's just missing a little something. Well, first of all, it's missing a raft, because if there was a raft, maybe if you had more time, you would have managed, and it would have been beautiful. I even rated it higher, maybe even higher than you did. I wouldn't say it would have come out higher, but maybe on par, maybe because the sprout doesn't look that bad. Although it's a bit rough around the edges. Well, I'll give it 8 out of 10, so...
I win. Hooray, guys. I won. That was a mega intense battle. Please write in the comments what challenge I should give to Mumik so that he has to complete it for me in Grow a Garden. I'll read all the comments and we'll pick a challenge and he will definitely do it. He might even give a gift, maybe a candy plus. Guys, if you suggest it, or maybe he'll do something else, maybe act something out, maybe even crow like a rooster, come up with something yourselves. Well, anyway, thanks everyone for watching. This was a super OP video. Good luck to absolutely everyone and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.